Let's look at the velocity time graph of a ball being launched from the ground. We can see from the velocity time graph that the ball left the ground at a velocity of 10 meters per second upwards. Remember, we're taking up the way to be positive. So the ball left the ground at 10 meters per second. After 1 second, the ball's velocity became 0. And after 1 second, the velocity started to increase on its way back down towards the ground. It landed, and its total displacement must therefore be 0. Now remember, there's two things we can get from a velocity time graph. One of them is the displacement. In this particular case, we've got displacement going up the way, and we have got a displacement going down the way. If we wanted to find that from the graph, all we had to do is find the area of the top part of the graph, that's 5 meters, and the area at the bottom of the graph is 5 meters, but because it's below the graph, that's the negative displacement. So the total displacement must be 5 meters, take away 5 meters, which equals 0. So the ball is back to where it started on the ground. At 1 second, we should note that the ball actually had no velocity. And after 1 second, its velocity is down the way, and that's why the graph goes below the timeline into the negative region of the velocity. Remember, velocity is a vector. There's one other thing we can get from a velocity time graph, and that is the acceleration of it. We can work out the gradient of the graph. Now, if we look very carefully at the velocity time graph we've just plotted there, we can see there's just one gradient, one slope, and that means there's only one acceleration acting on that ball, and that is acceleration due to the force of gravity. And if we calculate that gradient, we should get an answer about minus 10 meters per second every second, and that's confirmed with the velocity time graph. This is a very famous graph. I'll show it again. The ball is launched from the ground with a velocity of 10 meters per second. It reaches at 1 second its maximum height of 5 meters. And after 1 second, it goes back down to the ground again, where its final displacement is going to be 0. The velocity time graph of a ball thrown or launched into the air.